As the American Championship starts its second half century, racers from around the world come to Southern California to chase motocross glory. It's time to take it outdoors. Pro Motocross is ready for gate drop. Here we go.
Is that RJ?
RJ's taking the lead. Good call. Hampshire now the leader over Shimoda. A lot happening here in these first 4 laps. Forget the let's be calm. Forget that.
No, they missed JT's keys to the point, but.
So we'll see now Hampshire how he gets around Shimoda. Joe makes a mistake coming out of that corner.
Yeah, I don't.
And the wide line didn't work.
Yeah, he made a little mistake, but that was odd that he went outside.
Yeah. That is Small down. Small had the good start. Oh, and Hampshire has tipped it over. There's nowhere for Shimoda to go. Can he get around him? It's going to benefit Boland as well. Somehow RJ holds on to the lead.
Yeah, well, RJ, good job. You fell in the right spot. You know, Joe couldn't get around, but yeah, Joe makes the pass on the inside, and you know what, just for hindsight, like you had to let him go, but RJ's fighting back, and it looks like when I'm watching Joe, he's making a few mistakes, which is allowing RJ to stay up or pull away, which RJ did fall, but
RJ comes right back, charges the inside, and able to repass Shimoda for the lead. This is fantastic action, and with Boland in the shot as well. Let's see if Shimoda can close it from the outside.
Yeah, he wanted to get to the inside, but he wasn't sure if RJ was going to run it in. And look at Max Boland coming up as well.
Lot to watch.
And I believe Joe Shimoda.
Yes, I think he went down. You heard the crowd roar, and suddenly it's Boland in second by himself. Wow, how much has happened early in this race?
It's happening. And JT, hey, look, you're right. I think a lot of these guys, they're pushing it. On some parts of these tracks, you can get away with it, but they're still slippery out there. And I'm curious to see what happened to Joe if he.
Yeah, I think we have a replay here of Shimoda going down. Let's do our drone. There he is on the 30.
When does he get cross-rutted? There you go. And that's just to JT's point. It is still slippery out there, so it gets cross-rutted. That's where you heard the crowd. Luckily, he's okay. And he's up in 4th right now, but that just opens the door up to RJ to see if he can kind of calm down and see if he can get away from these guys now.
It's exactly what the fans wanted to see. We're coming down to the last lap, and it is a 3-rider duel for second. Boland on the left, right in the middle there is Shimoda. There's Hunter Lawrence, and there's the white flag. 3 riders for 2 podium spots in the opener.
Now this is a tough position to be where Joe is because he wants to make the move and get around Max, but he also has Hunter coming around outside, square him up.
And that cost him big time.
Yep.
And that's going to allow Hunter Lawrence to shoot right by without even having to get aggressive. Nothing Shimoda could do.
This man of the hour right here, RJ.
RJ Hampshire starts the year with a moto win. And it's a statement ride, and Boland is going to do it. He's going to hold off Lawrence and Shimoda to take second. I don't think there's a surprise in the results, except maybe the fact that Hampshire did it in this fashion. He had it under control in the second half of that moto. So Cooper Webb, what did it take to come back and race motocross? This is really ahead of schedule. Here's what he had to say.
A lot of conversation, a lot of learning, a lot of healing going on. But yeah, I was able to get cleared by a neurologist and did a bunch of tests, and everything came back all clear. The numbers and all that kind of stuff. You know, there's a lot that goes into it. So it's been good. I was able to rest and really let the body heal and let my head heal for about 3 weeks, and then was able to get cleared last Thursday. So yeah, basically a week from today. So as far as physically and all that, yeah, not maybe as good as I'd like to be, but overall health-wise, I feel back to normal. Feel like everything's running smoothly, and then yeah, me and the team were able to get to work right away and be able to make the start of the Pro Motocross Championship.
And that's Jet going to lead them in and out of turn 1 with Ferrandis and Sexton right there. So a lot of the favorites starting up front early, but way to start it in the 450 division. Lawrence with the motosport.com hole shot. Jet Lawrence is in the finishing touches now on a moto win. just like he did it here at Fox Raceway 5 times on a 250. He's looking for a win on a 450. He'll have to finish it off later in Moto 2, but what a great start. Jet Lawrence dominates his first ever Pro Motocross Moto on a 450. That is one of the Kawasaki's with a fantastic start right there, but he's not going to be able to hold it. In fact, it's Hunter Lawrence who's going to grab the motorsport.com hole shot. It was Jet Reynolds who had the good jump. He's getting shuffled aside. I think that's Vial, the number 2 spot of the orange Red Bull KTM.
Tom Vial with another good start, but Hunter Lawrence, as I said, make a statement. This is perfect for him.
Here's the question, where is our first moto winner? RJ Hampshire, nowhere to be seen. So this is a huge shakeup as far as the weekend's overall. The rider 3rd in Moto 1 is out front. You saw Volan 2nd in Moto 1 got held up, and we have not seen Hampshire, our first moto winner.
Or Joe Shimoda.
And we're going to take the results from the first moto earlier today, combine them with this to determine the overall. So now suddenly Hunter Lawrence is looking good for the weekend's overall. I know we're only 1 lap into this, but the 96 is already pulling away. Let's give you the whole shot replay, and I think we will actually see what happened to Hampshire here. We know that Lawrence was able to control it and get that motorsport.com whole shot.
Good jump by the guy on the Kawasaki in the middle, and everybody bottles up in this corner. Everybody slamming on the brakes, and I don't know if RJ goes down. It's either here or the next corner, but he's going in there, and they didn't clean this corner up. Yeah, he just gets caught up. It reminds me of what happened to Ryan Dungey last year. You know, just getting caught up, and all that was dictated because he wasn't up front. They didn't clean this corner up, and he just looks like he gets caught on the side of a motorcycle.
Watch the 24. So he gets caught up and goes down. And then we hear there's been another incident with RJ, who is running in 39th place. Oh.
Yeah, that's tough, and that's going to be a lot of energy picking that bike up on that hill, besides the frustration that you just won the first moto and you're dead last right now.
Now, even a podium overall is going to be really tough to stretch for. I'll tell you who's racy. I can't believe the math. Look at the top. Hampshire has gone all the way to 10th, and with a 110, he is now looking at the overall podium ahead of Cooper, ahead of Vial.
They're racing, and I think it's bigger, as you say, to each moto and what it can do for them in the future. But, I mean...
There's Hampshire, no!
Hey, look, I was just about to say, it's RJ. Like, you never cheat him for effort.
No.
And it's not surprising. I mean, he went down twice on his way up to 10, moving his way up, has a podium, but then he goes down again. So it's not surprising what we're watching. But he's giving you effort. He would win all these races if it was based on effort.
Battle beginning to brew here. This is Tom Vial, the 128 in 2nd, but Hayden Deegan is closing in. Deegan gets 2nd in this moto, and it would also bump him from 3rd overall to 2nd overall. Look, Deegan on the podium, that is going to be big. At the beginning of his full rookie season here in Pro Motocross, and it's going to happen. He's going to be a podium guy even if he stays where he is, but he would like to go to 2nd. Who thought we'd have a Tom Vial Hayden Deegan battle? I mean, you just never know in this sport sometimes.
You never know who you have. And to be honest with you, the way I saw Hayden finish that Supercross, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. This kid.
Uh-oh, Vial got really held up. Sorry, James.
Yeah, he got
able
caught
to escape.
Yeah, and that's a tough part of the track. That is really steep, and from the drone shot, we're so high up here, we'd be able to see the lines, but you can't see the elevation difference, and that was really steep, and he got caught up in the wrong spot behind the lapper. But Hayden Deegan, as I was saying, the way he finished that Supercross, it's not surprising, and he's up here battling for a podium, so it's not suspected. What I'm surprised at a little bit, and Ian Harris was as well, was, you know, even with Tom Vial.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
There's the pass.
That's a grown man pass, even though I'm a teen. But that was good to see. Let's see what Tom can do. Is he can square back up and try to get some momentum, or Hayden's gone?
Listen to the fans. This is a Southern California native. That's part of it. But also, Hayden Deegan just prolific with social media and is a very famous YouTube channel. So they're loving it right here. Hard to believe this will only be the 2nd time ever for Hunter Lawrence. Hunter Lawrence wins the overall here at Fox Raceway. 2nd win of his career overall. Just shocked by that number. And is Deegan going to come across in 2nd? He will. The rookie will be 2nd overall, and the world champ will be 3rd. So Quite the variety on the box today. I think it's Lawrence again. It is. Sexton and Ferrandis right there, just like they were in Moto 1. Practically an instant replay. Well, Jet Lawrence got all the starts figured out in the 450s. That's Cianciarulo who went down.
Yeah.
And then someone else went flying.
Yeah, Adam Cianciarulo went down, and what JT was just saying, it's a lot harder. So it's been a couple hours since these guys been out here, so it's not surprising. But Jet Lawrence, he's like the trifecta. Both toe shots fastest in practice. Let's see if he can continue.
Yeah, is there any spot left? I mean, Sexton is charging so hard. Lawrence has been absolutely brilliant under pressure this entire race. That was that one last inside that Sexton had, but again, not close enough.
Nope.
Here we go. Under pressure the whole way. Jet Lawrence goes 1-1 in his 450 debut.
Great race, great race. You see that tear-off pull right there? That was with some authority, son.
Oh, that's what we wanted to see. It's unfortunate to not have Eli Tomac here this summer, but people were hoping that Jet against Chase would be fun to watch. It certainly was. Lawrence held up under fire to get it done. Sexton, a great rebound from where he was at the beginning of the day, and he gave it everything he had.
Nah, great rebound, but why would you see, look at the body language between these guys.
Okay.
Usually, they're teammates, they hug each other. Hey, great ride. Nah. Look, he knows what's at stake, and that little smirk on his face, that kid, great job, Jet. Great job.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports here. If you truly enjoyed what you just watched, you can get more news, interviews, and highlights by subscribing to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube page. You can get it all, so go for it.